is now a spectator. The siren will sound. The game is on his boot. He is the man in the arena. And all eyes are on Robbie Gray. And when everyone else missed, when the moment came, he seized it like no one else. Robbie Great.
What's good, Josh? Your boy, Juwan next to Don. Here with another one, man. This time we're gonna be talking about Mr. Clutch, the greatest, don't mind. Gray Matter. I really don't know what everybody be calling him. I seen a few nicknames, but most commonly known as Robbie Gray, man. So without further ado, man, I'm gonna get into it just like the other videos, early life, early career, shit like that. But Robbie Gray a little different, bro. I definitely gained a lot of respect for him. I had no idea all the injuries he went through in his career, bro. I'm actually surprised that he played as long as he did. I think he finished with 270 something games. I don't have it in front of me like I should, but y'all see it somewhere. But yeah, 200 something games, bro. Career riddled with injuries. Barely played the full, 22 games ever, bro. Through his career, I don't think he ever finished a full season except like once or twice. But still, one of the greatest sport players to ever do it, man. So, without further ado, we got Robert Gray. Parents, Robert Sr. and Sue, if you care about his parents. But he grew up in Bairnsdale until he was 10. Then he moved to Blackburn, Melbourne, Victoria, that area. Let me talk. His birthday is March 30th. Let's kind of skip that. Birthday March 30th. Bro's 6 feet. He's definitely one of the more exciting players to watch. The shortest player I watch, so he's definitely, the shortest player I've talked about in this little series I got going on. And he's definitely an exciting player to watch, right? And apparently he's always been like that, because in 06, when he was 18, playing for the Oakland Chargers in the TAC Cup, or TAC, I don't know if y'all say the letters or say it together, but he kicked 56 goals, bro. And, bro, kicking 56 goals in the AFL is crazy, so I'm assuming it's crazy in the under 18 leagues, you know what I'm saying? Also, he played for the Victoria Metro under 18 team. Played along 4 players that I'm assuming are pretty big, but the only one I knew was Tom Hawkins. So for some Aussie fans that might know a little bit more, he played alongside with Batcher Hooley, Matthew Cruiser, and David McKay, and Tom Hawkins. You know what I'm saying? In the Victoria Metro, I believe that was also in 06. So the craziest shit about his career, bro, he wasn't a high draft pick, bro. You can probably see he was drafted number 55. He was the 4th pick by Port, and that it really just blows my mind seeing how good of a player he became, bro. But they say he wasn't a high draft option because unfashionable style of play, and I'm not sure what that even means. And because he missed the draft camp, and that makes sense, but still, man, he dropped 56 and you don't even think he's gonna be that guy like that. I don't know, but he ended up getting a chance because of Port recruiters, like they were kind of interested in him. They were impressed with his work ethic and his off-field discipline. They were surprised he kept a full-time job. Wikipedia said an 8.5 hour job, and I'm assuming that's just full time. I'm not sure on that. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But note that injury, bro. Note that. I don't even think I said that. Oh yeah. Note that injury, bro, because that was just the start of like a long line of injuries in his career, bro. And I'm so surprised of the caliber of player he became or is, bro, till the very end. So yeah, he ended up getting drafted 55, the fourth pick from Melbourne in 06. He didn't play that first year, as most players don't. But in 07, round 12, he finally got his debut. He played 5 games, and then which he made an impact in those games. Definitely the first game, he wasn't just out there running. He definitely had some disposals, some kicks, and everything. Marks, I mean, but yeah, he played 5 games and then he got a calf injury, and I think this is like an old calf injury that kind of resurfaced. So he only played 5 games that year, and in 2008 he played round 7. He finally came back from that injury in round 7, played a few games, then went down again in round 14 to an ankle injury in training, but he only missed 2 games because of that. But with all that together, he only played 10 games that season. So he played 5 and 10 games his first 2 seasons. His third season, 09, he had 20 games and finished with 30 goals, bro. And 23 goal assists. And goal assists isn't even a stat that's talked about often, but it's definitely something that I would be more interested in. But 23 goal assists, he was top 6 in the league at that time with goal assists. Just imagine basically being your first year, first full year, and being considered a top anything, bro. That shit's crazy. He was also awarded the most improved with the club, and he got 6 Brownlow votes, which is crazy. 2010, I think he got some type of other injury. He only played 11 games that season. Couldn't really find anything about that. But 2011, played damn near a full season, 32 goals, leading goal kicker report. I know y'all see the trend. If he plays the games, bro, he's putting in the work, bro. He's gonna do good. He's gonna be one of the best on the team every time he plays. It's just the injuries that be holding him back. But yeah, 30 leading goal kicker in 2011, and then 2012. 2012 was actually probably his worst year, man. 2012, he went down to a huge knee injury, bro. It looked horrible. His knee kind of bent backwards. It was game round 2 against Collingwood. Like last few minutes of the game, bro. It was bad. He needed reconstructive surgery. He was out the rest of the game. If y'all want to look that up, go look it up. I'm not gonna play it here, but that shit was crazy, and that really kind of marked a new start to his career, because he even went as far, and he also saw it as a new start because he went from playing with number 17 to number 9. Number 9 was his childhood number that I'm assuming he played with in the TAC Cup and the Metro game and everything. But after that injury, bruh, he came back 2013 and he played most of the game. He played 20 games in 2013. Right after the injury, like I said, he went out early in 2012, came back in 2013. Played decent, but 2014, bruh, he was that guy, bruh. He had his breakout year then. 18 out of the 22 games, he was polled to win Coaches Association champion player. So 18 out of 22 games he got voted to win that, which he did. Obviously, he had 42 goals that season, and he was the league leader in goal assists, and all Australia, and he won the John Cahill Medal, which is best player on Port, awarded by Port, of course. Then from there on, he really just had a historic career. Like, his IQ was always there. His teammates compare him to Gary Ablett Jr. and everything. 2016, won an award for being the best player in South Australia, so Port and Adelaide. The Merg Aggers Award. Then, also known as Mr. Clutch, bro, because in 2017 he had a crazy ass clutch goal versus the Saints. In 2020 he had probably his most famous clutch goal against Carlton. In 2018 he had 5 goals in 3 quarters when during the showdown, when Adelaide was down by 20 at half, he came out the 3rd quarter, 5 goals, got them boys back in the game, and they won it, bro. So he's just a crazy player all around. 2021, he had his 250th game. 2022, he didn't play too many games. He's getting back to them injuries, bro. He is getting old at this point. He's, 34, been playing footy, been had all the injuries, bro. So he just didn't play too many games. 2020, he had his last game. Very, very iconic. Well, the game isn't iconic, but I think it's special that he got to play it in a showdown game against, Adelaide for his last game, which they fucking destroyed Adelaide. So team definitely gave him a great send-off, bro. I mean, that's his career. I'm not trying to make this video too long, but I definitely gained a lot of respect for bro. I didn't know how tough he had it. Like, I couldn't imagine some of the injuries he came back from. Not to mention, bro, I also glazed over this. He got diagnosed with testicular cancer in 2017, and he didn't even miss too many games about that. So, like, a lot of respect for bro. His teammates give him a lot of respect, comparing them to some greats, bro. He's probably the best Port Adelaide player I know about. Not to mention, he's number 2 goal kicker in history for Port Adelaide. Well, at least AFL history for Port Adelaide. And like, goal assists is probably even crazier. I didn't even find a stat on that. I don't know why this is so hard to find, but yeah, that's Robbie Gray, man. He might be my favorite player that I did this video on so far, bro. I just really like that. I wonder what his career would have been like if he didn't have all the injuries, bro. If he was able to play like a full 22 games every year, I couldn't imagine what his numbers would be. He would definitely be considered even higher on the greats than he already is. He would be in that conversation for sure, but I think the one thing that just held him back is the injuries, and that shit's just unfortunate, man. But great career, Robbie Gray, man. YouTube, y'all like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube shit. Let me know what y'all think about Robbie Gray in the comments, and let me know who y'all want me to do next, man. That's it.